and part of a huge domestic violence and a demonic problem like this, then all that black men this and saving black men and we gotta, that goes out the fucking gosh damn it window. Yeah.
Put it out the coupe in the lot. Told her fuck 12, fuck SWAT. Buzzing all the bells out the box. I just hit a lick with the box. Had to put the stick in the box. Pour up the mojo field. I'ma get lazy. I got the mojo field. Do this all the time.
And again with another episode of ComfyLife. It's a lifestyle. And today we're here with my little friend here, signed by Tekashi 69 himself. No, I'm joking. Not Tekashi 69. You know, what's his name again? Murakami. Murakami. You know, Tekashi Murakami. Is that's his name, right? Tekashi Murakami. Yes, exactly. I'm smacked, y'all. But yeah, he's our special guest today. He's gonna be sitting with us, listening to the bullshit with this Majah hype situation, y'all. And I feel like he was appropriate to be here because he kind of reminds me of Majah hype. You know, Majah hype is basically, you know, I don't know if you guys know, but pretty much he's that Caribbean comedian or whatever and character, because Majah hype is a character too. So anyways, before we start, let me just take a pull real quick. We got some of that lemon citrus. Definitely a head high for sure. And of course, I'm repurposing my seashell and using it as an ashtray. So just a little tip for you guys. You could easily use it as an ashtray, and it has little natural parts on the seashell. We could put your spliff or whatever, you know. So yeah, here you go, babe. You could keep it. But yeah. So let me pour some tea before we get into the tea with this Majah hype shit, because sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. That look is so ill, but ooh, look how pretty this looks. Got the white tea, pomegranate going on. Just so cute. Ooh. I need some Palo Santo today. Need some Palo Santo. Oh my God. Today I woke up. My period's coming next week. And honestly, I woke up feeling like, damn, my titties is saggy. And my fucking... what the fuck? I'm kind of tight, but not really. Because at the end of the day, I woke up. And I'm just happy to be, you know, still on this physical earth. And then just being around just positive energies. And at the end of the day, if you woke up this morning, that's something to be very happy about. And to always be smiling about. So change that screw face, you ugly ass bitch, and turn that ugly ass frown into a smile, because ugliness comes from within. Okay, it comes from within. I don't know who lied to y'all. It's from within. All right, let's get into it now. Okay, gotta make sure that the energy is cleaned. Oh, bad mind, gwe. And yeah, so get comfy. Okay, so I don't really know much. I don't really know much about this situation. So that's why we're gonna get into it together and learn together what's going on. But what I did see recently was that, oh my God, I just saw a fly, but anyways. Yeah, side note, flies, yeah, flies, I may be from the hood, but a fly, listen, I don't fuck with flies. Is that a fly right there? Oh, it's ashes. Anyway, so I saw the Tasha K and Kirby interview. Kirby is Majah Hype's ex-fiance, ex-girlfriend, whatever you want to say, I guess. or supposedly they're together back again. I don't know. But anyways, I saw that interview with Tasha K and Kirby, and she was saying all type of shit about him and their relationship. So yeah, I was like, oh shit, I saw that. And I was like, what? This sounds crazy. Like that sounds crazy. Like, I was like, wait. But I could believe all of it, because at the end of the day, these niggas out here, especially if they're doing a comedy dressing up as women, multiple women, and they're like really into the character, I feel like, yeah, that kind of lets you know something is going on, maybe with an identity crisis or something's up, you know. Usually, many times we've seen Martin Lawrence, another one too, you know what I mean, playing different characters, men, women, whatever. A lot of these people, when they play these quote-unquote comedians, they playing these characters is because they dead got like 10, 1,500 characters in their head. Personalities. Like, kind of like a schizophrenia? I guess that's how you say it. Schizophrenic. Yeah, they're kind of like this, schizophrenic. Oh, that was nice. Yo, every time I got this tripod with the light, the ring light, like, and I'm smoking, it's like I can't, the phone look crazy. Okay, let me turn this brightness down. Oh, bright it up. Okay, anyway, so this is from, all right, y'all. So this is from December 2008. You listening, right? All right, now. This is from December 8, 2020. So that was last year, a couple months ago. This is crazy because we're literally in 2000, where April's about to be over. And we're in 2021. Like, shit really flew. But, all right. So, this is from republicworld.com. And it reads, Majah Hype's ex-fiance accuses comedian of domestic abuse and violence. You hear that? Domestic abuse and violence. Not surprised. And this is, I guess, allegedly. I guess I'll just say that. Allegedly. Or whatever the fuck. So, Majah Hype has gained immense popularity as a comedian and social media star. In recent years, the comedian's claim to fame came in 2012 after he started making sketches, poking fun at Caribbean culture and people. However, recently, his ex-fiancée, Letitia Kirby, accused him of abuse. She shared a video on her social media handles accusing the comedian of domestic violence and abuse. Okay. And then it says, who was Letitia Kirby? What happened to her? She's a Caribbean comedian, Majah Hype's ex-fiance, like I said, like the comedian. She's a Brooklyn resident. She has largely kept away from the limelight as comedian's popularity went on increasing. Hence, not much is known about her. It is unclear how long this pair has been together. Letitia Kirby's age is not yet known. However, we did appear in a number of social media posts on the comedian. But Letitia's Kirby Instagram handle could not be found. So, it's, yeah, I don't know what that means. But like I said, this is articles from last year, December. And then it said a few days ago, Majah Hype's ex, Letitia, released a video speaking, accusing the comedian had abused her for a long time during a relationship. In the video, she is also seen apologizing to her loved ones for distancing herself from them. And that's what they do. So, a lot of y'all crazy motherfuckers out here, y'all. Now, y'all not just crazy and abusive, but y'all also want to y'all want the person just to be lonely and miserable and just fucked up, damn it. It's just fucked up. Also seen apologizing to the loved ones for distancing herself. He said that I have been going through what an average person doesn't go through in a whole lifetime. I have been keeping a secret to protect him from hiding abuse. Became his full-time job. She stated I had to detach myself from my loved ones so they didn't know and wouldn't be pained by what was happening to her. She was tired of protecting someone who was abusing her, and I want to start healing and take my power back, is what she said. She claimed that she had to hide her bruises after being abused and assaulted. She had to console Majah instead, stating that he was distraught. Himself. She claimed that Majah had self-harming tendencies as well. Hence, she couldn't either heal or have the chance to be upset. The comedian did respond to his ex's claim, stating that he was not an abuser, but instead had been abused himself. Interesting. So, she puts that out there, and he says that he's been abused himself. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, I see here. Okay, reveals that. Okay, report in the. Oh wait, what? Huh? The comedian did respond to his ex's claim, saying that he was not an abuser, but instead had been abused himself. Oh, I see, because I think something happened to him when he was younger. A report in the HITC reveals that only last week, Majah I was hospitalized in Atlanta. The comedian took to his Instagram, revealed to his friends that he had suffered a mild heart attack. A mild heart attack, y'all. He's recently also took to his Instagram, uploading a video talking about the allegations, but the video was deleted soon after. Oh yeah, and I did see something like that. He's wearing a grandma. It looked like he was still in character, to be honest. He had the grandma glasses. I'm gonna put a picture of that right now, I guess. Yeah. But yeah. Oh, I did see that. Okay, let me click on that. Let me
People who molest people, they didn't do it once.
Eh?
So I just started today, just started this year. That oath that you took,
that oath.
You did a disservice.
What oath he talking about? They always doing some rituals, damn it.
No legal actions, no nothing. Just on Instagram thanking people for the support. What was your real motive? Was it to get followers? What was your real motive? Because if you were healing, you would take the necessary actions to heal. And let me tell you something. Instagram and social media is not the place to heal.
Huh? What's he talking about?
Self-dignity and your self-respect.
Okay, y'all. So I did see this video.
You was doing it. Stop trying to instigate a fight. You need real people in your corner. What's not the truth?
Wait, okay.
Try to show you things that you haven't seen before. Take you on trips that you haven't. We was in Barbados riding horses last year, December the 8th, which is so ironic because we were around the same time. And this is the time that you was telling people that you want to meet, you want to see them, and you want them to put their finger in your butt and all this credit. Where's your dignity? Your self-respect? Where is it?
Okay, yeah, I didn't see this part. Okay, y'all, so I'm not watching that. That's annoying. He looks like a fucking grandma. But my thing is that I seen this yesterday, and I was confused because I wasn't too sure if that was the recent video or the old video. But now I understand. Okay, so this was his response after she came out in December of 2020, right? This is his response. He has the grandma glasses on, and I remember, and when I was watching it, pretty much what he did was a typical narcissistic move where, you know, you just want to bash the person and mess up their character. Even though he's saying he wasn't trying to do that, that's exactly what he did. Was just trying to kind of damage her character. He did not address anything she said, though. Nothing. He didn't address anything that the allegations, you know, he just kind of more so brought up shit about her life and her end to make her look bad and make her look like a hoe. And regardless if she's a hoe or not, hoes are still people and they still don't deserve to get fucked up and get abused or whatever the fuck y'all talking about. So that don't even matter. But anyways, that's annoying. I'm not even trying to watch it. But okay. So now let's get into the real fucking tea, bitch. All right, the real tea. Okay. Watch later. All right, now let's get into the fucking Kirby interview, y'all.
Is about wanting to start a relationship with me. So everything happened really quickly. We were in love, you know, at the time. I can say it now. I made a big mistake. You know, some of my furniture, he literally gave it away to his friends.
Wow.
Just Graham was like, this is the love of my life. Hey, you know, look at us. You know, we're together. We're happy. But it wasn't really like that. I said a lot of things about it.
And I'm gonna put a clip of the interview, but I'm not gonna put a clip of the whole interview because it's real long. If y'all wanna watch it, go to Tasha K's page. Online with Tasha K. Y'all know. I fuck with Tasha K. But y'all could go to her page and watch, and I'll put the link in the description too for the full interview on Tasha K's page. But it's just little clips, you know, just so I get a gist of what the fuck she was saying, what the fuck they was doing.
Be in his house and him paying the bills, but things didn't get really bad until maybe about I don't know, 8 or 9 months in of me being there, me living there, a young lady named Jack.
Okay, so she's saying 8 or 9 months in, shit got bad.
Jasmine was over.
A bitch named Jasmine was over.
He wanted to have a threesome. I wasn't comfortable.
He was trying to have a threesome.
I've never been into it.
She ain't comfortable with that. She ain't never did that.
Like that. So I wasn't comfortable. And
she was uncomfortable. AF.
Made that statement to him, and he lost it. He lost it. He went off on her, and he punched her in her chest like a man. He punched her like she was a man. Sorry guys, I blanked out. I'm smacked. But no, what the hell? She just said that he punched the third girl. I mean, sorry, not the third girl, but the other person in the threesome or whatever the fuck in the chest. What? I'm like, what are you doing? What's going on? Like, I got really upset, and me and him and I started arguing. She got upset. They're arguing. After he punched the girl, Jess. He sucker punched me in my stomach twice. And then he sucker punched her in the stomach twice. He knocked the wind out of me. Knocked the wind out of her blood. I immediately fell to the ground. And honestly, I could see all of this. Like, when you watch the interview, I'm telling you, you could just tell when a motherfucker is lying. You could tell. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You could tell when a motherfucker's lying, and you could tell she's not lying. You could tell. And she put up pictures and all that. Her eye fucked up and getting busted up. Nobody wants to show. No, I don't think anybody wants to show that. Just to be like, oh, you see, I got fucked up when they really didn't. Like, who wants that makes you look stupid, especially, you know what I mean? So no one's gonna just be, you know what I'm saying? Like, making this up. Like, that's crazy. And when he hit me, he said to me, "You're the reason my mother's not talking to you." Huh? When he gave her 2 licks, he said, "You're the reason why my mother's not talking to me." She laying there like, huh? I'm trying to, catch my breath, and him and Jasmine, they're arguing back and forth, and everything. And she's laying there, she's like, trying to catch her breath. Jasmine and Majah is still fucking tussling. What the? It's literally like in slow motion. Okay. I'm laying down watching them argue. I'm in shock. I can't believe he hit me. I can't believe he hit her. And I'm watching them arguing, and it's almost like a lover's quarrel. A lover's quarrel, y'all. I really build up enough strength to get up. I get up and I go into the bathroom and I lock myself into the bathroom. So it's a lover's quarrel. She gets enough strength. She gets up. She locks herself in the bathroom. Babe, can you make sure this is still recording? Because I just feel like every time I be going in and when I'm at the prime of my fucking recording, the shit be conked out. Yeah, it's still recording. Okay. And he comes out. She locked herself in the bathroom. He's banging on the door, and he's like, "Open up the effing door, I'm gonna kill you." And he's banging on the door, talking about, "Open up the effing door, I'm gonna kill you." This is where Majah hype. Major hype. That nigga, the one that be acting like, what he be acting like? The Jamaican woman, the Trinidadian woman, the Bayesian guy, and the Guyanese, and that guy, the one y'all be laughing to. The one that a lot of women, especially black women, love. I mean, he's especially Caribbean women, Caribbean people. Y'all love him, right? This is the same person y'all love. The same person fucking up black women, boxing them in the head and licking them down, and all type of shit. This is who y'all love. Just saying. Down, and it's a small bathroom. It's a small bathroom. Open the door because I don't want him to. They're in Brooklyn. Yeah. Kick it down, and the door falls on me. So I open the door. I'm sitting on the toilet. I have my palms up because I want him to know that I'm not a threat. She's sitting on the toilet. She opens the door. Her palms are up to let him know I'm not no threat. Nigga, don't kill me type of vibe. I want him to know that I don't want to fight. And I don't want to fight. So I have my palms up, and I'm sitting on the toilet, and I open the door, and he grabs me off the toilet by my hair, and he throws me on the floor. He grabs her by her hair and throws her on the floor. Tosses me on the floor, and it's on the floor, and he wanted to continue to hit me, and she was holding him back from hit. And then the other girl, Jasmine, came out of nowhere trying to hold him back, is what she said allegedly. Trying to hold him back from beating her. Doing whatever. He was trying to get to me, and she was stopping him from coming to me. She was basically stopping Majah. I'm gonna kill you, bitches. Wow, so Majah after that said, "I'm gonna get a gun, I'm gonna kill you, bitches." This nigga, after doing all of that, he said, "I'm gonna kill you, bitches." The same dude that
does comedy for a living that we thought was, you know, for the most part, a good person. So he had kids and stuff and whatever. And now we see he's boxing people. More than just boxing, I'm sorry. More than just boxing. He's at where we're at right now. He just said, I'm gonna get a gun and kill you bitches. Kill you bitches. What the this is not a comedian. My guy, my friends. This is a full blown murderer. This is he's pretty much a full blown possibly the mindset of a murderer. He's saying he's gonna kill both of them.
Respecting me in my house. This is my house.
Cause he felt disrespected. It's his house, he said.
I'm gonna kill both of y'all.
I'm gonna kill both of y'all.
To go up the stairs. So I look at her and I said,
he starts to go up the stairs.
He's crazy. And tell her, let's get out of here. He's gonna get a gun. We gotta go. And unlock the door and I start running. And I probably took...
Wow, she starts running and tells that other girl, bitch, deuces, I'm out this bitch. I don't know what you doing. I'm, you know.
4 steps, Tasha, before he was right behind me.
And she tried to take about 4 steps and he was right behind her ass. Grabbed her by her hair.
And he flung me on the
floor. And flung her on the floor.
Just exhaling.
So hard that she was exhaling. I don't even know what that means, but that probably means that you can't breathe or something.
When I hit the floor, like it just literally took everything.
Oh, exhaling. Sorry, I know what that means. Sorry. Anyways, wow. And so she basically was on the floor out of breath at this point. This is all I'm gonna say is that he better get what he deserves. And also, do you guys know that her parents are police officers, and she's a police officer too. She got her. I think she's getting her badge back. But she's in that field too, so that's gonna be very interesting.
Takes me around here and he's dragging me back inside, of.
He drags her back inside.
And I put my arms out to try to stop him, and he reaches down and punches me 2 more times in my stomach.
Wow, and he punches her 2 more times when he drags her back to the house in the stomach.
In the house, I'm on the floor. I'm hurt. I'm no good.
She's hurt. She's fucked up.
And run, and I did. And this time, I probably made it maybe 5 houses down. And
damn. And now at this point, she runs. She gets the strength to get now she's at this point where she's not like on the 4 steps away. Like she's like, no, I gotta get the fuck out this bitch. And she runs out the house. This is crazy. This is wild. She runs out the... Oh, wow.
Sat down and I sat there and I was just trying to catch my breath.
And she runs to like some houses down and goes to some of the neighbors like house.
I fell asleep in the neighbor's yard.
And she fell asleep in the neighbor's yard.
I was asleep before the neighbor started turning the lights on, and my clothes was all ripped. At this point,
her clothes is all ripped. She's bleeding, bruised up, and the neighbors find her in their yard, sleeping.
Hair looks a mess.
After Majah hype done fucked her up.
My breasts are out.
Her breasts are out.
So I get up and I walk back to the house. I'm barefoot.
She's barefoot.
So when I get back to the house, he is...
When she gets back to the house,
apologetic.
He is so apologetic. Y'all hear that? Y'all gotta learn from these situations. Learn from people in these situations. If you're a younger person, if you're an older person, if you're a dumbass, just learn from other people's situations. You don't have to go through the same things. Just look and see, okay, this bitch here went through this. One with this, you know what I mean? And then you know, okay, next time maybe I won't fuck with a nigga who want to pretend to be 10 characters on a random. Every time I come home, he want to dress up as somebody else. Then, you know, maybe you'll second guess that and say, okay, it's a possibility that something, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, like, use what has happened to other people and learn from it. These are signs of a narcissist, of a crazy motherfucker, of a demon to do something like this to anybody, especially a woman, especially his fiance, right? Wouldn't you agree? Wouldn't you agree? She comes back and he's showering her with gifts. So bitches, niggas, learn from this If a nigga box you down and the next day want to buy you something, he didn't change. He just bought you something. That's it.
He's so sorry.
He's so sorry.
He's fixing my hair.
He's fixing her hair.
There's no way he can live with himself.
He's saying there's no way he can live with himself. He has to kill his... Oh, boy. Give me a... Oh, my God. And the thing about this, I hear this story pretty often, guys. Pretty often. Niggas want to talk about, I'm going to kill myself if you leave me, if you do that, if you tell my secrets, if you... This is a sad world that we live in. This is a sad world. This is a sad world. It's very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. After he does all of that, he manipulates her and tries to, you know, take control again. And basically said, I'm going to kill myself. And I feel so hurt. And I'm so thing about all this. After all of that. After she's been through all that. And the other girl.
He did to me, it's just super suicidal.
Basically, he was suicidal.
Probably for the next 3 hours.
The S word, my bad.
I spent taking multiple guns out of his hand. Me and the girl. He was just like gun after gun. He was going to kill himself. Look what he did to me. He don't deserve me.
Wow. So gun after gun after gun. He's trying to kill himself. Him and the girl just trying to stop him. What?
Just
in a full suicidal rage. For hours.
You know, I realized that I had to play the part to get him to stop. I'm like, look, it's okay. Let's just get some rest.
And then she played the part to stop, you know, and that makes sense. She played the part. She said, it's okay. Let's just, you know, let's just chill. Let's just maybe, I don't know, let's order some Chinese food, some Papa John's. Let's maybe, you know, I don't even know. Let's clean. Let's do some dishes. I don't know. She's playing the part like, okay, just to chill him out so he don't fucking KO himself. That's too messy, first of all. Oh my God, time for that.
I'm tired. You're tired. Let's lay down.
She said, I'm tired. She said, I'm tired. She said, you tired. She said, he tired. She said, she tired. We all tired. Let's get some rest.
And that's how I kind of got him to calm down. And
then he calmed down.
So we laid down. And
all right, they laid down.
He wanted to have sex.
He wanted to have sex after they lay down. Weirdo.
Times that he would.
And that's another thing, y'all. Learn from this. After a motherfucker does all that, gives you gifts, then afterwards wants sex. Give me a goddamn friend. What the fuck do you want from me? What do you want me to be at that point? You want to be able to fuck me up. You want to be able to give me gifts, and then you want to be able to fuck me? Y'all crazy. Y'all bitches.
Like it was some sort of revenge. Like he felt like it was some sort of revenge for me. After he would be physical with me, he wanted me to hurt.
After he would be physical with him, she's saying that he wanted her to hurt him. Some kind of revenge thing, huh?
He wanted me to hurt him back.
So he insisted for her to hurt his ass back sexually.
Him.
Huh?
Anally.
Oh! I see now. He wanted... Oh, it's one of those situations here. Okay. Is it still recording? Because I would be ashamed before I start... Because this is the good part. This is the juicy part. This is the interesting part.
Yeah, it's still recording.
Okay, y'all. So y'all heard that. So Kirby says, after all of that... let me cover my... Anyways, after all of that, he insists on her penetrating him in the ass.
July, I left him the first time. Okay.
But he only insists that after he beats the bitch. Then he wants, I don't know what to say.
Video of him throwing my stuff out. He gets upset and he realized that I want to leave. So I said, yeah, I want to go. At this point, there's people in the house, so I don't think that he's going to hit me. So he starts tearing all of my clothes out of the closet.
Wow, I think it's okay. And this part I think is another situation, or maybe the same day. He started taking her clothes out of the closet, breaking up her furniture, her bed, throwing her clothes and shit down the stairs. Meanwhile, his friends are there, mind you. Meanwhile, his friends are there.
Just watching.
And they're just watching. You must have. I woulda. There's no way you're breaking up my bed. My bed. my clothes, my stuff, touching my stuff after you done. I would have, yo, y'all bugging. Y'all, I don't listen. I don't judge nobody. I'm just saying me. I'm talking about me. That couldn't, no.
Was really hurt. And he started calling me. He's telling me he didn't even remember what happened.
Wow. Then he calls her the next day or whatever and talking about, oh, he doesn't remember what happened. Like, this is like, this is a mix of a narcissist, a crazy, a motherfucker, a psychopath, or just a terrible demon.
So sorry. Just give him a chance to make it up to me.
He's so sorry. Give me a chance to make it up. Learn from this.
And my birthday with me.
He wants to spend her birthday with him.
Just begging.
Begging, pretty much.
My sister begged me not to go back. She begged me not to go back, so I did, and things were fine. And
wow, so she leaves him, and then she goes back to him.
Next thing I know, he's choking me against the wall.
What? Okay, so she leaves him, then she goes back, and now he's choking her against the wall, ladies and gentlemen, and others. In betweens, whatever the fuck. He's choking her against the wall. I need some water. What? Oh. Oh my gosh. That's the thing. I just want to say real quick, just now, sidetrack. Don't think because you lose weight, you're going to also automatically look better or be happier. That's what they don't tell you. But I digress on that one.
He's choking me. It doesn't even feel like he's choking
me. He's choking her.
Burst my neck.
Oh my God. This is crazy. He's choking her. She says that he's choking her. Trying to burst her neck. Trying to burst her neck? There's no way. There's no way. When I saw this interview, I swear, I didn't even watch the whole thing. Oh yeah, we were here. Yeah, Santana was here. We was all watching. Somehow we missed this part. He was choking her, trying to burst her neck. Can you pass the bud? That's crazy. Can you pass the botanicals? That's crazy. That's just sick, and it's just like, we cannot judge a person by how they look and what you see on social media, what they do as a job. You get what I mean? You just can't, because this individual, not even a guy, this fucking monster is just a demon monster. Demon monster.
Oh wow. And I'm trying
allegedly, I guess.
I'm scratching him, I'm punching him.
She's punching and scratching him. I think she's Jamaican too, so I know when she said that, she was really punching and scratching the fuck out of him. Probably biting his ass too. I would have bit his fucking collarbone and his shoulder bone and his whole. I would have bit his nose off. If a nigga is choking me, trying to squeeze the first thing, I'm biting your nose. I'm biting. Bite the fuck out of you. Shit.
And the only thing that I could think about for him to get off of me was to spit on him. I know if I spit on him.
Ooh, that was a good one, ladies and gentlemen. Learn from her what she did when he was choking her, about to bust her neck and her head was about to bust. She spit on him. She spit on him because she knew that was my bad. Woo! She knew that was. You know, that was the only thing to have his ass, to get his ass off of her.
He would punch me, but at least, you know, I wouldn't black out. So, and Tasha, if someone's choking you, you know you can't spit a good spit.
Wow.
So it was like a spray.
Wow.
So I spit on him, and sure enough, he let go of my neck and he started.
So she was getting choked out, so she couldn't really spit. She kind of sprayed, she said. Sprayed like... something like that, probably.
Punching me. And he's pinning me down on the bed.
And then he starts pinning her down to the bed.
He starts recording him on top of me on the bed, and he's like, "Yeah, keep spitting on me."
Oh, what the fuck? Okay, now he's on. Now Majah Hype is on. Did you hear this? Now Majah Hype is on some Trey Song shit. He, after she's pit, my little pit, he's like, oh, yeah, pet me more, type shit. Like, what the fuck? That's crazy. He's like, he starts to record her. Like, choking her, like this, like this, basically. Recording her, and she's trying to spit a little bit, and he's like, yeah, spill me more, I like that shit. That's what I said. He's a whole, that's why I said Majah Hype is a whole nother character.
You know me, keep spitting, and he's recording, and the next thing I know is a knock at the door. He gets up and he opens the door, and it's my son.
Wow, and there's a knock at the door, and her son comes to the door. That's wild.
He has a stick in his hand, and he
That's sad.
Said,
That's just
what are you
sad.
doing to my mom, bro?
Wow, the son comes at the door with a stick in his hand and says, what are you doing to my mom, bro?
Oh my God. And he told him, he says, your mom is in here trying to fight me. Go back.
And he told her son, your mom is here trying to fight me. Go back in the room. Go back to bed.
And I saw my son in like the crack of the door. He was so scared. He was so scared. Sex became
her son was scared, obviously.
Me trying to calm him down. He's suicidal. I watched him cut his arm in front of my face.
Wow. So she said he's completely suicidal. She's watched him cut his own arm in front of her own self.
Cut his arm in front of my face.
Cut his own arm.
Put a gun to his head.
Put a gun to his head. In front of his children.
He gets really, really
allegedly.
It's a scary thing. Because he didn't want to kill himself anymore. He wanted to kill me.
Right. And that's what made her leave. Once she realized he don't want to kill himself no more. He's trying to kill my black ass. My ass is about to be in the police academy, in the police force. About to, that's... And I actually, on a little side note, it's a kind of an interesting point there that her parents are police officers. Especially what's going on right now. Her parents are police officers, and she's about to be a police officer too. That's a very interesting little side note thing. But that's just terrible. But yeah, there has to be a point where you say to yourself, who's more important here? You know what I'm saying? It has to be a point when you say to yourself, who's more important here? Is it more important about keeping this image and making sure this person looks like a certain way? Or is it more important about myself and my worth, my value, and not getting fucked up every time, and me being forced to fuck a nigga in the ass every time after he done fucked me up? You don't want that. I think a lot of people would not. I think a lot of people would choose to put themselves first and put the other person first. When you think about it, it just makes... in the moment, it seems like put the other person first, but when you love yourself, I'm going to say you can always put yourself first. So that's what we should always think about. You love you. You got to put your own self first. So just on a side note thing.
What happened? I mean, of course, coming down.
But I understand with these situations. In any situations, I'm not in the situation, so I can't really judge. You get what I'm saying? I know how things, people's situations are different. When you're in it, it's different. So I'm just talking from the outside and just in general talking, just always want to learn from people's situation, because this is not a good one, regardless.
The end of it, that's when I was afraid of him. Not the beginning. The beginning, I didn't think that's...
At the beginning, she wasn't really afraid of him. I guess she's saying in the beginning, she wasn't really afraid of him. I guess she didn't really see the suicidal and the threatening, the gun and all this stuff. But then towards the end... towards now, because this interview just came out a couple of days ago, that is when that's when she felt like her life was in danger and everything.
I knew who he was.
Towards the end of it, yeah, she said.
I knew who he was. This is how all the porn and everything came out, all of him leaking stuff. When he was on that live,
oh wow, so Majah Hype leaked their old porn and whatever.
My phone. That was my phone. I paid for that phone. I own that phone. He went through all of my private messages for everyone to see. Let me put this out there. I never cheated on him. With me is old, before him and I. And he knows that because he's seen it and he wanted to have sex to it before.
Wow. So apparently, oh my God, I don't know what, this story just gets crazy and deeper and deeper and juicier and just crazy, man. And the only reason why it's crazy is because we didn't expect this. That's the only why I say it's crazy, because we just didn't expect it. But we know these things happen, though. We know what happens. She says that he releases a tape of her having sex with some dude, her ex, I guess. But then she says, oh, he already knew about that video, honey. He'd be jerking on to all the time. Yeah.
He jerked off to, masturbated to it before.
She jerked off. He masturbated to the video, y'all, of her fucking her ex.
So he's seen those videos. He wrote a suicide note.
He wrote a suicide note. He wrote a suicide note. So after all this is said and done, of course, coward, right? He writes a suicide note. And
the suicide thing always got to me.
The suicide thing always got to her. Which makes sense.
When I went downstairs and I had a different attitude about it. I was like, cut it out. Enough of that already.
Oh! Wait. So she just fed it. She said, listen, I'm tired man. I'm tired of always having to fuck you in the ass. I'm tired. What is it, my turn, damn it? She was tired of all this shit. So when he pulled this suicide shit this time, she said, I ain't having it, bitch. She said, I don't give a fuck. That gun to your head, I don't give a fuck. That's what she...
And when he saw that I wasn't buying...
And when he saw that she wasn't buying that same shit, like, oh, I'm gonna kill myself shit, whatever, like, for the past.
The suicide thing, he was like, I just seen like a switch go off it.
Wow. So once she said that to him, she's basically seen like a switch go off in his facial expression, in his mind. Like, you could tell, like, wow.
Stop.
Let me go back. I had
a different attitude about it. I was like, cut it out.
Yeah.
Enough of that already.
Right. Okay. I have to go back for a second.
Buying the suicide thing, he was like, I just seen like a switch go off. It was like, oh, she don't believe me. He started looking around and it was like a scissors or something, and he just started cutting.
Wow. So he started to look around with that face like, oh, you don't believe me, huh? You don't believe me. You don't believe I'm gonna kill myself type shit. So she was looking around and grabbed the scissors.
His arm, like, bust his arm.
Oh my God. What?
Right from it.
Oh God. You see, I'm very thinking about stuff like this. I mean, it may not seem like it, but I am actually. He started busting his arm up with the scissors. What the hell? That's crazy.
I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
I feel itchy now, y'all. Y'all know that feeling when you get itchy?
At that point, he had me where he wanted me. I was like, okay, just calm down. Just calm down.
I don't feel like, let me call these people real quick. They can deal with you. Like, this is like,
Right.
I feel that.
Honestly, for me at that point, I would have said, okay, now you're giving me things to clean up after and mess and stuff. No.
Maybe there was some Stockholm syndrome going on. And that's the reason why a lot of girls do stay with their abusers. Because they feel sorry for them.
I definitely felt.
So it seems like she's saying that she felt possibly sorry for him. Which makes sense.
I felt bad for him a lot.
Which makes sense.
So tell me about the incident this past February or February of last year, 2020? I think it was, okay, so he was charged. It was this year.
Wow, okay.
I don't know why I got it.
This year. Okay, so now Tasha K comes and says that Majah Hype was charged this
2021. He was
this
charged
year.
with kidnapping you.
Charged with kidnapping Kirby.
Or holding you hostage, and I believe domestic battery.
So he was charged with kidnapping and domestic battery of Kirby.
Where did those charges come from? Because you made this.
Where did those charges come from? Yeah.
December.
They had to do an investigation.
Okay.
So they were investigating the things that happened before.
Okay, so they had to do an investigation because Tasha's case is like, okay, this video came out in December. How the fuck? Why is this charges now? Like, so she's kind of confused the timeline. So me too. So she's saying that they had to look at all the videos.
Thus, one of the last incidents with the black eyes, the pictures that were going around on my eyes.
Wow, she posted pictures of black
eyes. I tried
eyes.
to get away from him that night.
I'm gonna put a picture up.
Over on the side of the road, poked me in my eye and started punching me in my face. And I tried to run. I tried to run from him.
So the black eye picture came from when he was poking her in the eye when he was on the car drive. This is just
first time he grabbed me by the back of my hair.
No more major hype, y'all. No more major hype.
Put me back in the car and drove off with me.
Sickening.
Same suicide thing.
Did the same suicide thing. Oh god.
I think like
too much. What's his sign? Y'all know his sign? Put that in the comment. What's his sign?
12 bouquet of roses and flowers, and it was like so much crap.
Then he had all these bouquet of flowers like they always do. Y'all know.
I got up and I looked into the mirror, my whole jaw is swollen, my face,
my gosh,
my eyes, and I think to myself, it looks like you're at your funeral.
Wow. Oh gosh, she looked in the mirror, saw her jaw swollen, her eyes, her face, just everything. And she said to herself, look like she's at her funeral. This is just sad. This is just sad. Just all I can say is, you know, I can't change the situation that happened. I can't change Majah Hype. I can't change her. I can't change nobody. What I can say is that I just look at the situation and just learn from, and it's just, it's unfortunate, but you always got to take bad situations and the ugly and make it into something positive and take something from it. But I'm talking about it from a point of view of Majah Hype's dumbass and revealing his stupid ass and revealing all of this shit, because I think a lot of people, I'm tired of people supporting fucking people, especially black men, just because, oh, they're black men, we still gotta support them. No, nigga. Basically being part of the problem and part of a huge domestic violence and a demonic problem like this, then all that's black men this and saving black men and we gotta, that goes out the fucking gosh damn it window. Yeah.
I was trying to find a way out. I know I couldn't just walk out the door.
Wow.
After incidents, he would watch me really closely. He would not leave my side. He didn't want me to make a phone call.
Wow, after situations, he would always be right there next to us, which he couldn't call. Oh my God. Like, when I'm really thinking about it, this is just, damn.
Sit in the hair salon with
Meanwhile, he's over here making us laugh.
Get his nails done with me.
He would even go there. Even when she got her nails done, the nigga was there. Even when she got her feet done, the toes done, the hair done, he was there. There. Annoying, though. That's fucking annoying.
Like my eye was like that for weeks.
Her eye was like that for weeks. Wow. She hid from her family.
I was telling them my FaceTime wasn't working. We went out. We went on double dates with my eyes like that. He didn't care.
They went on double dates with her eye like that. He didn't give a fuck.
He didn't care that my face didn't look good. He told me to do my makeup. He still wanted to go out and have a good time.
Wow.
He
told her, just do your makeup, bitch. You look good. You look fine.
Any time to recover or to rest or to be upset, I was just supposed to pick back up like that.
Wow. So he expected her just to be able to pick up, like, just after I give you the bouquets and after I say I'm gonna kill myself, she was like, he had this expectation that she was supposed to be okay and just be strong and be like, okay, I'm good. Like, the nerve.
Like that.
Nerve.
And I feel like the most upsetting thing for me is to hear him say he never laid a finger on me.
And the most upsetting thing, I'm gonna end it at here because this is just too much. The most upsetting thing that she hears from him is him saying that he never laid a finger on her. Let that sink in. Majah Hype. With all the proof and all the pictures, I'm gonna throw them up there some point of the video, to the side, to the top, somewhere. Her pictures of her, you know, bruised eyes and the suicide notes and all that. I'm gonna make sure I put it throughout the video. But that's the thing that she hates the most, is that he says that I didn't lay a finger on her. Yeah, I cannot watch anymore, because this is just, now I'm getting upset. Now I think, you know when you do commentary, you're not really in it. You're kind of just commenting. But then sometimes when you do it for so long, and after like 30 minutes into it, you start to really feel, and you start to listen to the words you're saying and what you're reading, and it's like, wow, yeah, that's what's happening. So I'm like, oh no. Now let me just look at what his response was that he posted a couple days ago. Just curious. He's saying, he's on his FaceTime, he's on his Instagram story. He's saying at any given time, give thanks to life. Enjoy life. Try not to live a malicious, vindictive life. This is what he's saying. And then he said that because at any time it could be all over. Like, the fuck does that? What the fuck does that mean? If a bitch did a video, an interview on me saying I busted her, I did this, I did that, she did it, my response is, let's go back. Any one of us at any given time. Give thanks for life. Enjoy life. Try not to live a malicious, indictive, whatever the hell, life. Because at any given time, it could be all over. I was so annoyed. I don't even have to watch no more, bruh. I'm done. After her hour-long interview, this is his response on FaceTime. Oh, I mean, I'm sorry. Instagram story. Yeah, okay. So, I don't even have to watch the whole thing, y'all. That's pretty much it. Let me know in the comments how you feel about all that. If you still fucking with Majah Hype, or if you don't give a fuck, you're like, yeah, at the end of the day, I fuck with his, what his craft is, what his job is. He's a comedian. I fuck with that. I don't care about his personal. Let me know if you're able to distinguish the two. For me, nah, I'm not really like that. It's like, once I see what your personal is, especially depending on what you're doing, especially to this extent, oh nah, you're fucking crazy. I'm not fucking with you, period. And that's on God. Anyways, always stay high, always stay healthy. Me and my, Tekashi himself signed this shit too. Y'all see that. Make sure y'all see that shit. Me and him for the rope again, and yeah, always stay happy. It's Sunday, y'all. Be happy. Shit. Bye.
Come over here, baby.